I'm Tracey Tucker, and this is Discover Flint Township, brought to you by Flint Township Economic Development Authorities, HAP, Financial Plus Credit Union, Shea Automotive Group, Guaranteed Rate, and 103.9 Fox. This morning, we are talking all things Shea, right? I have McKenzie Miller and Stacy Fields here. And you guys, it's so nice to see you in the new year.
Nice to see you.
Yes. And you guys are going to be talking about what's going on at Shea.
Yes.
And you've brought multiple guests that I'm going to let you introduce. And so I'm going to step out of the way for a while and let you guys take over.
Thanks, Tracey. Yes, so we have a full room today. For this podcast, we actually decided to bring in all of the department heads to kind of talk a little bit about our recap for 2021 and tell us a little bit about what they want to do for 2022. So to start us off, how about we start with Diane, our CFO. Come on, Diane, you can do this. Tell us a little bit about what 2021 was like for you. You were a new addition to Shea.
I was.
And then tell us what you plan to do for 22.
So I joined the team in May. Best decision I ever made. Love the people here, love the community aspect of the Shea team, and that's always our primary focus. As the CFO, I'm responsible for the financials, but I'm also responsible to help all of the team, every department, improve operations and give them my knowledge that I've been doing this about 40 years and help share that with everybody on our team. So that we can continue to service the Flint area, service our customers, just be part of the community, which is one of the best things that I've found over the last 12 months or 7 months that I've been here, that we do a lot with the community. It's the bricks, back to the bricks. Yeah. It's the trunk or treat. It's just always something. And it's great to see the community involvement and the fact that people feel like we are part of the community and that we can give back that way.
Yeah, you were a great addition to our team as well. You've actually made a lot of changes to every department. You know a lot when it comes to service, sales, marketing, HR. You know a lot, and we honestly appreciate everything that you do for us.
Thank you very much.
So it's great to have you.
Thanks.
For 22, what do you see us doing? For
2022, with the supply chain issues that we've had, we've been very creative. We've got a phenomenal team that everybody steps up, steps in, shifts very fluidly. It makes it fun. Keeping track of the numbers is easy when everybody does their jobs, and it just makes my life a lot easier. For 2022, what I look forward to is helping improve what we call SWI, standard work instructions, so that we can duplicate the process very quickly, very easily as we bring new people onto the team. And it just makes it a lot more fun for onboarding.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Diane.
Thanks, McKenzie.
We're going to shift it over to our service manager, Jesse Lopez. Jesse, tell us a little bit about 21 for the service team.
Busy, super busy. With having the shortage on the new vehicles, there's a lot of used cars going through, service staying busy. A lot of customers are getting their cars fixed rather than going into new ones. So business is super busy, so just trying to focus on taking care of the customer and get the car that they're in and making them happy with it.
Yeah, and you've had a pretty big team, right? You've had a lot of staff changes and new people come on board too.
Yep, adding a lot of people to the team. We're looking to add more, looking for certified technicians, looking for lube technicians, as many people we can get on the team because, like I said, we're busy and we're trying to get through and take care of everybody.
Of course. And you also started doing all of the service commercials for Shea in 21 as well, right?
Yep. That's been really busy. It's been spending a lot of time with marketing and trying to get out there and get people to come in the door and get some new people to become part of the team.
Perfect. And your next step is going to be coming to all of the events with me, right?
Fun. Yes.
I love it. So for 22, what do you want to change or want to see in the service department?
I just want to continue to focus on customer service, get everybody taken care of. Like I said, with the chip shortage, I just want to make sure that we're getting everybody taken care of, not having second line of transportation for customers makes things a little different on scheduling. So just trying to be creative with scheduling and getting people in and out as fast as possible. Continuing the marketing, to get our brand out there and get our name out there and just get more people part of the team.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Jesse.
Thank you.
We're going to move things over to the used car sales side of things. Jim Masterson, tell us a little bit about your experience for 21.
Well, 2021, reinvent. That's kind of the word of the year. We had to look at our business model with COVID, and we erred on the side of people, our customers, our employees. All the decisions we made was we kept people at the center. So as we grew in 2021, COVID brought a lot of challenges. We have a lot more home deliveries, a lot more buying online, just delivering to the house. We also erred on the side of having inventory. With the supply chain shortage and the new vehicle shortage, we really amped up our inventory to over 700 cars all in one location. And we found with our customer base, they like it. You know, we have everything from $1,000 cars up to specialty vehicles, new car alternatives for people that have ordered vehicles that haven't came in yet. We're in Michigan, so we like our cars. And so as we built this inventory, we kept that at the center. And as we make our decisions as a company, we keep our customers at the center of it. As long as we're keeping our best foot forward there, 2022, we see some big things coming. Now we've built up to over 750 cars in inventory. Again, a wide range ranging from $1,000 to some specialty vehicles and everything in between. So we have a little bit of everything for everyone. We have 41 different lenders to help every financial background. And that's really where we see ourselves in 2022. We ended 21 as number 5 in the state of Michigan. So that was, we were very proud of that. So
Yeah. Great job.
So now that 21's over, now here comes 22, and we gotta beat that now. So here goes 2022.
And tax season is coming up too.
It is. On top of one thing we did a lot last year is we gave back. We did 2 car giveaways, and these were no strings attached. We did raffles of people who came into our facility, and it was a very cool thing to be a part of, to see someone who did not have transportation prior come in and actually get a free car. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And we had the 2 winners. Couldn't have been more deserving. They're here local customers and families, and came in and they won the drawing. And we gave away 25 TVs last year, 10 tablets. So we definitely try to, whether it's transportation, whether it's we try to give back, and I think our customers and the communities seeing that as well. So the partnership between the auto group and the community is what keeps us getting up and doing this every day and getting better.
Very nicely said. And I know in 21 you guys did a lot of sales. Is that going to continue in 22?
Yeah, in 2021 we delivered 3,773 cars. So
wow.
Very. That put us in the top 5, and now we saw how the business models changed to a lot of online shopping, a lot of home deliveries, a lot of out of state, intrastate, a lot of different ways, and we just keep reinventing as long as we keep our customer base and our employees at the core of every decision we're making. I mean, I think 2022 is going to be a very, very good year.
Bigger and better.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim. Sticking to the sales side, let's move it on over to Tony Gabriel.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Hold the microphone real quick. Yep. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about right now you're speaking for all of new car sales for Chevy and Buick GMC. So just tell us a little bit about what you kind of saw in 21, the challenges that you saw and what we overcame, and then what you're going to do in 22.
Well, 21 was definitely a trying year with COVID, the chip shortage the way that it was. We learned how to sell incoming units better. We learned how to sell off-site better. If it wasn't for that, we would have lost a big chunk of our customer base.
Yeah.
So we identified the incoming units. We identified our customer base that we had leases coming due. We pre-ordered vehicles for all those people. We tagged incoming cars. We learned to deliver off-site, do the financing off-site. It was a neat year in a lot of ways, a lot of challenges, but we were successful in selling all of our inventory every month.
Yeah,
with Chevys and Buick GMCs.
It was true. I know every time we walked into Chevy and we got a new drop of vehicles that day, they were gone within a couple hours.
Yeah, it was kind of like Christmas come early.
Yeah.
3 cars dropped off, 3 cars got delivered.
Yeah, and I know you had really strong teams to help with that as well.
We have an amazing team, and as a true testament of Shea, we've had no turnover in the last couple of years, which is pretty impressive considering a lot of businesses are going out.
Yeah.
A lot of salespeople are jumping ship, but here everybody stayed.
Yeah, I'm new to the dealership world, but what I've heard is that there's a lot of turnover in dealerships. But with us, I have not seen any.
No, because we put, first and foremost, the customer first, and then the salespeople second.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yes. Kind of like what Jim said. We kind of give back to our community, and we listen to what they need and what they want, and we give them what they need.
For sure.
Yeah. And so for 22, what do you expect us to do?
Gosh, I'd like to see 300 cars dropped off today.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more of the same. I think we continue to hone our skills, learn about our product, learn about our customers, and just take care of each other.
And keep everybody positive.
Amen.
Yep. Well, thanks, Tony.
You're very welcome.
Let's shift things over to our BDC department. Kathy, tell us a little bit about what you do for people who don't understand what BDC is.
Okay, so I am the director of the business development department. I have 5 girls on my team. They're internet sales advisors. And what we do is we are that person to call when you have questions, you're looking at inventory to see if it's available. We set up VIP appointments. That makes sure that when you come in, we're ready for you. Whether it's our sales manager, our sales professionals, they step up, they're greeting you, they're ready to go.
Yeah. So in your team, they're usually the first people that our customers talk to.
We are definitely the first point of contact.
Yep.
They are a great great team. They are very helpful. They're very resourceful. They will navigate the inventory with you through the website. They will transfer you to a salesperson if for some reason, you have a few more questions that we can answer for you, but we'll definitely be there to help out.
Yes, and I know with our BDC department, it was actually never really in place until you came along, which was amazing. You've done a really great job with the BDC team. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to implement for 22.
So for 2022, we want to really implement the VIP appointment just because it was new to everybody with Shea. So, making sure that the customer knows that appointment is there, making sure that they understand what it is, what we do, and how to give us a call. Actually, we have a site that you can go to, which is the BDC, and you can go in and kind of see who you're talking to. Gives you a little bit of information about each one of them. Make you comfortable with who you're picking. And you can email them, you can call them.
And what's the site called?
The BDC Internet Sales Advisor.
Okay, perfect. I like that. So everyone can kind of see what they look like, put a face
Absolutely.
to the name.
Absolutely.
Perfect. I love that. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
It's okay, they'll black that out.
I know. We're going to block this out, Rusty. Okay, you hear that? I can't even think where I was going with this. I'm so sorry. Oh, explain to everybody what a VIP appointment looks like.
Okay, so VIP appointment looks like you give us a call and you get one of my team members. They will direct you through the website, whether you're looking for a vehicle. If there's a specific vehicle you're looking for, it's available. Right then and there, they're setting you up. They're sending you a confirmation text with directions, who to ask for, your appointment time. So when you get to the dealership, all you have to do is pull up your text, who to ask for. It's very, very easy. If you can text back to confirm, if for some reason you're running late, you can let them know that you're running late, and we let the front end know that you're running late, we're a campus dealership, so whether it's in the used car building or one of the new car buildings, we let them know right out of the gate. So they're still there. They're still ready to help.
I love that. And I know from experience, because you and I have talked about it, but with the VIP appointment, whatever car they are interested in, it's pulled up for them. It's ready to go so they can go off on a test drive with their salesperson, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if there are multiple vehicles, once that vehicle's pulled out and you're test driving it, the next one's coming in.
Yes.
They're ready to help you for sure.
And how has that been going on so far for the last few months?
It's been going great.
Yeah.
It's obviously a change to the dealership because we've never done that before, but everybody is very helpful. They're there. They're back asking, hey, is there a customer coming in today? What can I do to help? So they're there. They're ready to help us help you.
So our salespeople are excited about it as well.
We're very excited.
I love that. Well, thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
We are going to transition things over to our HR director, Miss Jamie Johnson. Jamie, tell us a little bit about your role here at Shea.
Well, primarily my role has been to create a company culture, get our team developed, build them, training, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, with the last couple of years, COVID has been challenging for every HR department, but I really feel like Shea has buckled down and have focused on building that culture where people want to work here. Obviously, first and foremost, you're always trying to keep a safe environment for your employees as well as for your customers, and we've really focused on that. We focused on trying to keep the morale up and boosted. We had our very first employee, or developed our very first program for Employee of the Quarter, which we've had obviously 4 of those. Yes. And also Employee of the Year was just announced, and that was Suzanne Kaiser.
Yes.
So very excited. She was totally deserving of the honor, and there's a ton of employees that would also be deserving as well. So looking forward to building that and recognizing all of the hard work and dedication that our employees have. We've tried to celebrate holidays, make it kind of fun. Father's Day, they do a steak barbecue where Stacy and Jimmy come in and, serve everyone, and have made it a lot of fun for them. Mother's Day events, flowers and luncheons. Just a lot of fun. Ugly sweaters for the holidays had been a hit, and then also recognizing and supporting our employees that have had to deal with a lot of stressful situations and things like that. So that's always our main focus. If you can support one another, I think it makes a better employee and a better environment, and people want to be here. So
yeah, and I know since you came along, you implemented a lot of different holidays and events. We did 9/11 tributes. We had a Juneteenth tribute. So you have implemented a lot of things that we have not done here before, which needs to be recognized. So I know you've been a huge help with that. Your role, you kind of do a little bit of everything as well. You help with events for us. You help with birthday stuff. You help with a lot of stuff. So your role is not really solely like HR. It's a little bit of everything here and there.
Yeah, it's been fun working with marketing and kind of developing the fun stuff, because obviously with COVID, there's a lot of, laws and mandates and that type of thing. So on that note, we also instituted our very first safety committee, and that has been very well received. It's been great having different people representing different departments and just having them come in and give their feedback, and really looking at what we can improve on and how we can continue to grow and be better.
Yeah, and just make sure that the dealership is kind of up to code, right?
Right.
And you've had a lot of policemen here, firefighters here throughout the community, just making sure that we're doing what we need to do as well.
Right, and we really would like in the future to kind of involve the community a little bit more. Again, like seat safety and having checkpoints where people, obviously with COVID, it's kind of been difficult, but to have people be able to bring their cars in and have someone here that can actually inspect the car seats and making sure that people are putting their seats in correctly and keeping, again, our customers safe. So
maybe in 2022 we can make that happen.
It'd be great.
Fingers crossed, right? Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you, Jamie. I'm going to move things over now to Stacy Fields, our owner and dealer principal.
Thank you, McKenzie. Wow, you look around the room here. This is the first time we've done a podcast where the majority of our department heads were here, and what a team we have. So the loyalty and some of the things that we've built around here, I think, are really remarkable. McKenzie, I don't think you told anybody what you do. I mean, I know they see you on the commercials, now competing with Jesse regularly, but why don't you talk a little bit about what you do? We're looking forward to a lot here in 2022. Obviously, Tony had mentioned a lot of the same. We're going to be short on inventory, but heavy on used cars. So we do carry used cars, anything like Jim said, from $1,000 to $100,000 and everything in between. We focused a little bit on new models, newer models, so those that have lease turn-ins can, come and get a 2021 or a 2020, 2019 if it's something that we don't have a new car inventory for. With Tony implementing the pre-sales process, come and order your vehicle and we can walk you through that process. And we've really, we've learned a lot on our end. We've been fortunate enough to have great leaders here and great department heads to really let us grow and grow as rapidly as we wanted to grow. Our BDC department, really they are the very first contact person. So not to repeat what everyone said, but it's amazing to kind of look at around the room and see what goes into just one day of operations here.
Yeah.
And, how do we do it from start to finish?
I don't think we've ever had this many people, or all of us in a room together, actually able to talk about the things that we've accomplished and the things that we want to do for the next year. So I think it's nice for us to reflect on moments like this.
Absolutely. And I think, so go through, talk about the events that we did.
Yeah.
What are we doing new this year and things along those lines?
Yeah, so 2021 was a busy year for us, even busier than 2020. I don't even know if you know the exact number of events that we participated in.
I don't know the exact number, but it seems to me like it's got to be 40, 50?
More.
Okay, let's hear it.
61 different events we were a part of throughout 21.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yes.
Yes, so it ranged from everything from golf sponsorships to car shows to charity organizations to different sporting events and so much more. So we don't plan on slowing down in 22. If anything, we're probably going to be even busier. We are going to do all of the same things that we did in 21, but we do want to actually be more involved in more charities. So I think that was one of the things we've talked about for the last year now. We want different charities, the same charities we've worked with, but we want more. We know the last couple of years have not been easy on charity organizations, so we want to do whatever we can to help. So if anybody actually knows of any charities that need help right now, please reach out to us and let us know, because we want to help. We want to participate and do whatever we can.
Right. We're blessed here with a huge campus. So some of the things that we've been able to do, which have been great, the trunk or treat, I don't remember, 2,400 cars we had through the campus.
Thousands of cars, yes.
Thousands of cars. Unfortunately, we're locked around Corona Road and Linden, but I mean, that was a great event. And I think it's interesting to even look around the room again today and see all of those people that have attended all of those events. So we don't just work here, but we participate and also give back to the community in that way. So
yes,
it's the drive-ins. Jamie, we did the drive-in vaccination or the drive-in flu shots and things along those lines. And Jesse, your service department did a whole decoration with the BDC department, right, to drive through for the trunk or treat. So it's interesting. We're fortunate enough to have this big parcel of land and round the corner from Linden and Corona Road that we like to utilize that when we can. How many fire trucks did we have? Like,
oh my God,
7 fire trucks?
It was altogether for police and fire. We had 33.
Wow.
So I don't know the exact for fire and police, but there was for 33, you can kind of divide that up. But there was a lot. There was everything like from that big police vehicle from the
boom truck.
The Bishop Airport. Yeah, the Bishop Airport. We were supposed to have a helicopter out here, but it was, they had an emergency, unfortunately.
Right.
But it was a really big event. We got to see everybody from the community, even I think outside of the community, come to this event.
Sure.
So just for us to help out was amazing.
So we're focusing on all of the events that we did last year and trying to add to. One of my tasks to the marketing team, we have inside marketing, and then we also utilize Amanda from Brilliant Marketing Company. So she helps with some of our exterior marketing, and her and McKenzie work very closely together. One of our tasks was, who else can we get involved? To get involved into the dealership, get involved into the community, and what other charities can we give back to? So it's been interesting to try to pick and choose through those, but again, we're willing to listen if there's something that you have as a need out there in the community, or anyone listening to the podcast today, and give us a call. McKenzie will run down the phone numbers and the websites, and what else do you have? What are you looking forward to in 2022?
Oh man, all of the events, honestly. That's probably my favorite part of the events. Trunk or treat and the Whaley's golf outing are probably my favorite events. I think everybody knows about Pink Night Palooza and Ally Challenge, but I think some of the smaller events that people might not know about, Whaley's golf outing, Whaley's roof sit, Voices for Children that we participate in. Those are what I look forward to, because I know that we're directly helping a local charity that needs our help. So I can't wait for that and more. So again, more charities, please. And to reach out to us, let us know for those charities. You can email me. That's mmiller@sheasavings.com. That is SHEASAVINGS.com. Or give us a call. Our phone number is 810-732-7500. And, if anybody else has anything to add that they want to say for 21 or 22, do now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, one thing I'd add for 2022, as we see, there's a lot of unknowns, right? Just like there was in 2021. So what we're finding is it all just starts with a conversation. So give us a call. I know there's a lot of anxiety for inventory. There's chip issues, there's shortages. We hear about values being at an all-time high, which can also be a very good thing for some of our customers because their trade-ins are also never worth as much as they are right now. So with a lot of those questions, we don't have all the answers, but we sure got a lot. So give us a call. It starts with a conversation. Everyone has a unique situation. Every transaction, sales, service, body shop, office, is almost like a fingerprint where you're never going to run into that same transaction again. So give us a call. We can help you out through, whatever inventory issues, lease turn-ins, or service, your car breaking down. Just starts with a conversation. Give us a call, and let's look for a huge 2022.
Yes, and I kind of really quickly want to talk about a review that Aaron Walton just got, talking about his experience at Shea, and he actually went to another dealership before and did not receive the best experience, but then he came to Shea, and he was kind of blown away by what we had to offer.
Correct. Yeah, and we're seeing that a lot from our customers. It's all about people, and a lot of times when we get a customer for sales service that has been to another facility, we're very excited when they come here because they're very quickly blown away at the teamwork and the communication that this team provides, and that's something that that's how we build this. That's how we did 2021 and 2022. It's one deal. It's one fixed repair. It's one customer at a time, and that adds up to a big 2022.
Perfect. Tony?
Yeah, I'd just like to add, with the customer being our number one concern, this is for new car customers. If you have a lease coming due, if you have a purchase that you've about got paid off, please give yourself 60, 90-day leave time to tag or order your new vehicle. I don't want to see anybody miss out. I don't want to see anybody go with a vehicle that they don't want and have to settle. So just give yourself 60, 90 days to order or tag an incoming unit for yourself.
Great point. Thanks, Tony. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It was so fun having you all here, and I think we kind of need to do this again, right, Stace?
Yeah, we can do it.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks for having us.
Great. See, it was a lot easier.
Wow, that was so great from Shea. It's so nice to hear from all their great employees and from Stacy and McKenzie. And I would like to remind our listeners that you can get with us at discoverflinttownship@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you can visit us on Facebook at Flint Township Events. Our YouTube channel is Discover Flint Township. Our podcast channel on Anchor is Discover Flint Township. You can visit our web pages, discoverflinttownship.com or flinttownship.org. And again, I want to thank our guests and our partners, HAP, Shea Automotive Group, Financial Plus Credit Union, Guaranteed Rate, and 103.9. Join us again next week at 7:30 a.m. right here on 103.9 The Fox. I'm Tracey Tucker, the Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, and I would like to remind everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local, and discover Flint Township. We'll see you later.